You can't win with the internet. You can't win with the internet. People are awful. People are so mean. I get comments on YouTube all the time. Quit trying to be like ESPN. You suck. I hate you. Give up. Stop making videos. And I get funny ones too. I get funny ones making fun of my hair, which, go for it. My hair sucks. But I believe in myself, and I love what I do. And I hate to compare myself to Blake Bortles. I would much rather be compared to Tom Brady, but let's be honest. Everybody hates Blake Bortles. Everybody. And I see a parallel with Blake Bortles, and I've gotten horrible internet hate. Blake Bortles is dealing with a lot of horrible internet hate. Everybody hates Blake Bortles. And yeah, I wish his stats were better. I wish the Jaguars quarterback had better stats. But he has delivered, hasn't he? He won a playoff game. He's done good. He got his team to the play. He won his division, got his team to the playoffs. I know you can argue the defense is better, but at the end of the day, you got to win games. It's funny, in the preseason, I came down hard. Go back to I think it was my first show of this podcast ever. I was so hard on Blake Bortles. That guy, in the preseason, his head was all over the place. He had no confidence. You could see it through the television screen. And you couldn't just see it through the television screen. You could feel it through the television screen. He just did not have any confidence. He didn't believe in himself. His body language was awful. It was in his head. Well, the pressure's been on him. The pressure's been extremely high. I think we need to ease off of Blake Bortles just a little bit. The Jaguars made the playoffs. He got the Jacksonville Jaguars to the playoffs. Do you think we'd say that a couple years ago? No. No way. Blake Bortles is not perfect, but Blake Bortles has done his job. Hell, he won a playoff game. You know who hasn't won a playoff game? Derek Carr, Matt Stafford, Kirk Cousins, Andy Dalton, Dak Prescott. Five quarterbacks everyone assumes are better than Blake Bortles have not won a playoff game, and yet Blake Bortles has. I think Dak Prescott is a really good comparison to Blake Bortles. I really do. I think that's they're about the same level. Yet it's funny, Dak Prescott is a franchise quarterback. He's a quarterback of the future for the Dallas Cowboys. And yet we can't embrace Blake Bortles. He's not perfect. He's not. But he's won games. He's done his job. That's how we judge people. Do you win Super Bowls? Do you win games? Because if you don't win games, we criticize Peyton Manning for not delivering in big moments, for not winning games when it mattered. Blake Bortles won a playoff game. He beat Russell Wilson at home. He beat Russell Wilson in Seattle. Did he? Maybe it was in Jacksonville. I don't remember. But he made the playoffs. And Russell Wilson did not make the playoffs. So there's an interesting storyline. I think I screwed up the Jacksonville Jaguars thing. Whatever. Move on. The Steelers game this weekend is very interesting. Blake Bortles plays his second playoff game. Blake Bortles is playing the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. And Blake Bortles has a huge opportunity in front of him. Blake Bortles can control the narrative around his career with this moment. This is why Blake Bortles right now is the biggest story this weekend in the playoffs. Blake Bortles, if he beats the Steelers, solidifies him. I will defend Blake Bortles to no end. If Blake Bortles can pull it off and beat the Steelers, I will arch my back and defend Blake Bortles till the cows go home. You can hate Blake Bortles all you want. He won a playoff game. He beat Russell Wilson. He's done his job. And that's about all you can ask. I know I'd love to see his stats be better. I really would. But you're criticizing a guy who got his team to the playoffs. And he's played really well at times. He's not perfect. But if Case Keenum's a franchise quarterback and Dak Prescott's a franchise quarterback, why are we leaving Blake Bortles behind? I think it's kind of absurd. We need to ease off of Blake Bortles just a little bit.